morning, GraceHill family and friends. What a treat it was to be at GraceHill this Mother's Day Sunday. Tess inspired us with an authentic and positive message that resonated with all the mothers and even the gentlemen present. Our mother role remains a commitment for life. No matter the age of our children, we always want to guide them, to care for them, and share with them. One of the Hebrew words for mother is Imma, and it's derived from two other words that I'm going to summarize in a sentence. God intended mothers to be dedicated for a lifetime of influence in Christian values and to be the glue of the family, to bind them together in love. The first verse that Tess spoke about was Mark 1, verse 35, where Jesus went apart from the disciples to pray early before dawnbreak. And she spoke about making time for quiet times in the busyness of life, how she listens to worship songs to get her through while she's making all the lunches. Weekday mornings also has me on duty as a wife, a mother, and a granny. And time constraints had me going to the Lord and saying, please find a gap for my quiet time. Then I wondered why I wake up well before daybreak and before birdsong, until I realized God is so faithful. Like for Tess, he says earlier is best, before the household and the world demands our attention. The next verse was shared with a heartwarming story where Tess shared how she had a crying baby when Joe was born, and yet somehow she managed. In Isaiah 58, verse 11, she spoke about when times are tough. The Lord says, you will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose water never fails. It's because God doesn't test us beyond our capabilities. He is always walking with us. The next verse I'd like to share with you is how our grandson Joshua got his name. When we attended GraceHill at St. Heliers in Hillcrest, on the walls were two verses from Joshua, my favorite being Joshua 1 verse 9. Be strong and courageous. Don't be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. No better verse to carry him through life. So thanks, Tess, for sharing your verse for Joe and inspiring me now to look for verses for each member of my family. One of the verses well worth remembering: as children grow older and are distracted by the world, start children off on the way they should go, and even when they're old, they will not turn from it. Proverbs 22 verse 6. I encourage you to listen to Tess's message again. Write down and keep the verses of encouragement, and have a blessed week ahead.